What up, what up, what up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? 4% Familia. Let me make sure that we're streaming. I've been talking for so long today, man. My voice is going deep. Like this. Like deep. Let me make sure that we're streaming here. Are we streaming? Are we? Yeah, man, we're live. We are live, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. As you are coming on board, let me know who you are. Is the video okay? Sound okay? Everything good? Yes, yes, yes. Coolness in the house. Is the video okay? Sound okay? Ooh, I see. I hear myself. El, what's up, brother? Hi, how are you? All right, good. I want to roll something to you guys. Give you guys a couple updates here. Couple heads up. And Matthew, Mary, Randy, all right, Camarillo, okay. Welcome, Jim. Good to see you guys. It's good to see everybody. Man, it is 10:37 p.m. Central. Vic is still at the office, making things happen, you know. We got some good stuff coming up, you guys. Good stuff. First and foremost, I'm about to roll an interview to you, kind of like a heads up, tell you what's coming up in just a few minutes here. Okay, I just interviewed. We have a training coming into the 4%. It's all about Instagram. You guys hear, you know, all this big buzz around Instagram. There are so many people trying to, you know, push so-called trainings or so-called done-for-you stuff. Whatever, right, about Instagram. Unfortunately, or fortunately, right? What up, Luna? What's up, Tatiana? What's up, everybody? Most of that stuff is just garbage, just pure garbage. Okay, doesn't work. If it works, it's just for show, it's just for facade. It's just like for to make you look and feel better. You know, like, hey, I'm gonna show you how to build your Instagram to, you know, 10,000 followers, 100,000 followers. You gotta pay for that. But hey, I'm going to show you how to build it up, and then what? And you got 100,000 followers. But then what? What do you do with them? If people don't care, if they just like are kind of forced to follow you, who cares, man? Right? Who cares? Well, I wanna blow up on Instagram, you know, and I wanted to do it in a way that will, you know, get me this. Conversions, right? Traffic, like real people visiting my site, like engagement, like real stuff. I could care less about having 10 million followers if nobody's engaging, you know? It doesn't make any sense. It's just like people out there on Facebook buying fake likes. Dude, who cares, man? I know some people, it's ridiculous. I know some people, like big influencers, like people that are really, really highly respected in our community, like buying, you know, likes on Facebook. I'm like, dude, why? It's like, you're just fooling yourself, man. You're fooling yourself and trying to look good on public. Anyway, so I wanted to bring you know, an expert or a trainer that is a real deal. That first and foremost for myself, I want to learn how to do Instagram right and blow up my account. I want to blow up my account. I know some people who have, you know, who've done it in the right way, that have been trained by this guy. And some of them are top income earners, you know, making ridiculous amounts of money, all legit stuff. Doesn't cost you anything. It's like literally zero. Okay, zero on marketing. Who's excited about that kind of stuff? So what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to roll that interview that I just recorded with this guy named Tim. And he is flying over here to our headquarters to shoot this content. It's going to be exclusive to our group. And we're going to bring it to us. We're going to go through it, and then we're going to take it and we're going to sell it to the world. Okay, so we're gonna power it. So as I told you, right, there's our products. Right now we only have one, which is you just promote the 4%. There's more stuff coming in to the on the 4% portfolio, right, side of things. But there is also another side to the 4% to where we have these vendor portfolios. It's like a marketplace, right? Other great products, great companies that we endorse, we build funnels around. It will take a little bit of time, but we're getting there, man. You know, one step at a time. And so, we've got SEO, we've got Instagram, we've got Techademics, we have imagery branding coming up. We have some really cool stuff coming up. We have influence, Dave Van Hoos, right? We've got really, really important areas that we're trying to cover that we can lead, we can show to the world, and we can even package some of these or bundle some of these products, right? For maximum effectiveness for you as an affiliate. And so you will have these machines, and of course they're all interconnected into the MSI, multiple streams of income, all seamless, conversions and selling for you from the people that you introduce to the 4%. Beautiful, just beautiful concept. If you guys are watching this, you're not a pro level member, I got no idea what you're thinking. It's literally, it's like, come on, man. What are you thinking? Get yourself to the pro level so you can participate in all this coolness. Okay, Vic talked too much today. Appreciate your work. Hardy, I got a deep voice, man. You hear this? I got a deep voice. I've been talking so much today. Okay, and I got some updates for you guys. I've got some Operation 100K updates. I've got the tracking thing update. But before that, let me go ahead and roll this interview and watch. Let me know what you think. Okay? Let me roll this. Hey, let me know if you're all ready for this. Let me know if you guys are excited, yeah? Good stuff. Take a look. If I don't mess it up, 3, 2, 1. Check it out. Hey everybody, Vic here with you again, and I'm very, very excited to present to you a new product, a new training that's coming to the 4%, and it's called Mass Influence Engineering. What a name, huh? How would you like to become, massively influential as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, build your brand, do all kinds of really, really cool stuff with all the buzz around, Instagram and branding and the social media, engagement and everything that's happening right now. You simply cannot ignore this stuff, right? And so what we went out and what we did is we literally, took a step back here or many steps back, and we said, you know what? Who is the best? Okay, there is a lot of noise going on around this topic right now. There's a lot of people promising you, hey, we're going to train you on, how to become great on Instagram, how to get, 100,000 followers, how to buy followers, how to buy engagement, all this, kinds of stuff. And there was a lot of noise happening, okay? I'll tell you this, about 90%, if not more, of everything that we see out there right now is just garbage, okay? But in the 4% here, what we wanted to do is we wanted to bring literally world's best training and education and experts that can teach you, that can teach our community, that can teach the world, right, through our platform on how to really do it right, okay? And I'm very, very excited to present to you an expert in that particular field, not somebody who is just an average or somebody who's just been, dabbling to this for a little bit, but literally somebody who was behind the curtain putting other mass influencers on a pedestal, if you will, right? And kind of powering those entrepreneurs and making them to become, top income earners in companies, top influencers, starting from scratch. And so with that said, I'm going to introduce this expert to you. We're going to talk about a little bit about, mass influence engineering, this training that we have coming up here to the 4%. And the man who is behind this is none other than Tim. Tim, how do you say your last name?
Karsliev. It's a hard one, I know.
Karsliev. Tim, welcome to the interview. Welcome to the show, bro. Glad to have you here. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Vic. Look forward to this discussion about social media and Instagram and how it's, how it's changed my life and changed millions of other people's lives.
Tim, I'm very excited about what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this up into several episodes, if you will, right? Maybe several videos. And I know you're about to fly out to our headquarters here in the 4%, to our studios. We're gonna, get this training created, and it's gonna be exclusive for the 4% through our platform. I wanted to invite you on for this quick interview here for just a few minutes to, first of all, introduce you to our community and let our community, get to know a little bit about you, Tim, who you are, and, who is the guy behind this training, what is that about you that's different? And I'll tell you, when you guys hear some of this stuff, you'll be blown away. So, Tim, I want to dig into a little bit about, what have you done, what have you achieved with this, specifically with Instagram, maybe some of the people that you have helped, put on a map, if you will, helped out, and some of the companies you worked with. if you don't mind sharing that. And then we're going to dig into a little bit about the course, the training that's coming up, and exactly what it's going to do for people. So it's going to be a very, very exciting interview. You guys, please pay attention to this. So, Tim, there are some people who know you because you're on Daily Dose on Instagram. How many followers do you guys have there?
We have about 1.1 million plus followers right now, which I don't consider them followers. I consider them family, friends who are supporting me.
Now, tell me the difference between followers and family and friends.
So followers to somebody is just a number. To me, my audience is part of my family, my community.
Right.
Yeah, we have discussions, and topics. Some get mad at me, some are happy, some get excited, some are influenced, some are just dead on
right.
getting by some of the things I write. But I try not to insult them, but most stuff is motivation, inspiration, and life-changing,
Right, absolutely.
Anybody I can impart positive message to change their life must be part of my family, because that's who I'm really, looking to work with is family.
So Tim, for those people who don't know you now, what's your background? What's the backstory? Where are you coming from? Have you been a marketer all your life, or what have you done before? How did you get into social media?
Oh, great question, Vic. No, my background's healthcare. I did healthcare for 10 years, and I still do it as consulting on the side. I did, ground up anything in healthcare related. I'm an expert in it. I was considered one of the top elite healthcare professionals in California. I was invited to the House of Representatives quite a few times. I've also been, I was also part of the whole, when Obama released the Obamacare, the feds, I was part of that process to go listen and hear what's going on. So healthcare was my expertise. I got into social media 2014. And at that time, I was still not a marketer, Vic. I was just basically, hey, this is cool. Let me get some likes. Let me get some followers. Didn't realize what the power of social media was until I got about, let's say, 300,000 to 400,000, followers, friends and family, basically all over the world who decided to join my community. I'd say I've been a marketer, I'd say for a year, realistically, from understanding perspective. So knowing what I'm doing, it's been about a year.
That's incredible, man. So you went from medical field, and now you're a marketer.
Two different.
It's like two separate, two complete different, two opposite spectrums. What?
Yeah, I went from bureaucrats to freedom, basically. Always dealing with someone who had to sign a piece of paper to basically do what I wanted to do. So it's totally a different industry.
Man, that's incredible. So what that goes to tell you is, that was one of my questions that I wanted to ask you is, can anybody do this? I mean, can literally anybody starting from scratch do this with what you're about to teach?
Yes, Vic. Anybody can do it. And, the thing about the funny thing is, you asked me that question. Somebody today, the other day, actually, in one of my Facebook groups, I released like a 15-minute video, and they said, Tim, this was the best information I've gotten about social media than any course I've purchased. And I've been given a lot of tips and tricks here and there for free, but now I'm trying to compact it into one. The difference between what I'm going to teach, Vic, and why anybody can do it is because I'm going to be teaching exactly what I did myself. I'm not going to be on some kind of, I didn't write a thesis on this, I didn't read an article on this. It's basically all trial by error is what I'm going to be teaching.
Okay, so I want to get into the contents and exactly what people will get, from the training that we have coming up here in just a moment here. Tim, let's talk about social media in general, the power of it, why it's one of those channels that simply cannot be ignored by any entrepreneur, any modern entrepreneur for that fact, at least. Also, I want you to talk about, if you can, I'm not sure if it's, if you have any, NDAs with anybody, but, I know that you worked with some of the biggest celebrities in our space. I mean, people that everybody would probably know if you named them. If you don't mind, maybe share, give us a perspective of the power of what you bring to the table in terms of who you worked with, what some of the names, the entrepreneurs that you have helped. And then let's talk about the power of the social media a little bit.
Yeah, so I'll name a few. Probably your audience knows, Gary Vee, Tai Lopez. When Tai Lopez just started releasing all his YouTube videos, he was big on YouTube, but wasn't big on Instagram. And he was doing a whole in my garage with the books. Some of their management team reached out to our network, and we started a big, massive campaign for him, running traffic to his page and whatever programs he was running. It was more towards him. Also, Gary Vee, I was the first person that Gary Vee did the Instagram story takeover when Instagram released the whole story mode. He reached out, his staff members reached out to me and said, Tim, we'd love to be on Daily Dose Media. You have such a platform. So that I've also done some promotional work for Gary Vee, Ask a Millionaire brand, Andy Priscilla. I've done some work for thousands of accounts, to be realistic with you, Vic. I've been, even till today, I'm working with Jay Car2, who's a Ferrari race car driver. So my clients and the people that I've been right now catering towards is basically all these high-end individuals who have the budget for what it is that they're trying to accomplish. But, name dropping, yeah. Tyrese Gibson, Fast and Furious individual, he's posted some of my stuff. I posted him up. I had DJ Khaled reach out to me. His management team tried to reach out to me to promote his book and things like that. And, so there's, a lot of power players out there for sure. And, a lot of people in the background that I can't really even mention. Social media not only has allowed me to work with these people, Vic, but it has opened doors for relationships that I would have never, ever imagined in my life.
So a lot of people look at like Instagram or just social media in general. Well, in this context, let's talk about Instagram here, because that's exactly what this training is going to be all about. And they're just going after like followers and just like numbers, right? That don't really mean anything for a lot of people. The fact that you have these big celebrity, literally some of the biggest names in their respective industries, reaching out to you, they're not just reaching out to you just to reach out just for the facade side of things. They're looking for ROI. They're looking for traffic. They're looking for engagement. They're looking for visitors to their website, right? So can you give us, give me a perspective? And again, this is just my personal curiosity. What do you see as far as traffic? What's possible? I mean, how much visitors, how much traffic is it possible to drive to a website? If you do certain things in a certain way, like you're going to teach.
So I know. To be realistic with you, like if we do an Instagram story with a link, and only verified accounts can do this, at the moment. And also that's one of the things that I will be teaching on and probably providing the service in the future. We could see up to 2,500 clicks to a website. That's just from that alone. I've seen up to 4,000 individuals run to a site that we've promoted at once. So on a daily basis, we try not to, when we were promoting our own things, Vic, we didn't want to spam the content to our audience. So throughout the day, we'd probably post 3-4 times and delete it after an hour or so. And we'd see about 2,000 people visit that site just from posting alone.
Within about an hour or a couple hours or so.
So in an hour, it could be anywhere from 200 to 500 people. It just matters just matters where it is. And it could be more than that. So the thing about this, Vic, is there is no guarantee on the number that goes.
Right.
But we know what the influence that we've had even 10,000 people visit, doing a story mode, doing the post, the videos, and also through other channels. We've had even crazy amounts of people visit the site.
And the cool thing is once it's built, you just cultivate it, and it doesn't cost you really anything to drive that kind of traffic.
No, it doesn't.
It's all just free visitors. Incredible stuff. Tim, let's talk about a little bit about mass influence engineering. This course, obviously I reached out to you and I said, hey, you're one of the best experts and trainers, not from a perspective of theory, but from a perspective of, you're in the trenches, you're actually doing it, you're running it, you're getting, 20, 40,000 likes and engagement, on your stuff. I know I, follow some of your channels. And you not only are you just running Daily Dose, there are several channels that you're running, right? Several accounts that you're running.
Yes.
And the engagement is insane. So I want to learn that for myself, first and foremost, right? So if I'm going to learn something, I want to go to the best. And so when I reached out to you, you agreed to bring this training to the 4%. And you guys, this is what we're bringing out to our platform. We're going to be launching out to our people, to you guys. But it also will become one of the products that we endorse, and we'll build a very powerful marketing funnel around that we're going to bring to the world, okay, collectively from the 4%. So you've got some really, really exciting stuff coming out. So I want to talk a little bit about the course, a little bit about the training, Tim. If you can tell me, what to expect, what's in it for me, as perhaps as a beginner, because I can tell you right now, I'm not really into Instagram yet, but hey, I can't wait to go through your stuff, because I'm going to grow my account, and I know a lot of people, we're going to just go through it collectively, as a group, but this is something that cannot be ignored, for a modern entrepreneur. Tell me, what can I expect from the course?
Well, before I get started, Vic, is Instagram and Facebook, as you know, Facebook owns Instagram, is just starting. This is still a baby, even though it's a giant in the industry. And for you to get it right the first time and build on this is going to be one of the most important things, because you're going to be creating a legacy of yourself, a history, a storyline of you seeing where you are and where you're going and within the community itself. And, everyone's starting to hang out on Instagram, so why not be on it?
Right.
What we're going to be teaching people, Vic, is basically, number one, how to create an image, what your content should look like, what your bio should look like. If you're going to be running, if it's just something about fitness, how you should probably design that. If it's about online marketing, how your design should be around that, and how to, in a sense, acquire that audience specifically towards you without having to use a third-party app like most people will talk about and things like that. How to organically grow an audience that's in tune with you and that loves the message that you are portraying out there. And there are some tips and tricks, because what happens, Vic, is most people who jump on, like someone like you, for example, and doesn't know the industry, you might jump in full throttle doing what you do best, but it might not work the best way you would probably expect it. And we will teach you exactly what you need to do to bring the audience in for you to convey that message to them on the back end. And it comes to designing. It goes to how to engage people, how to build a brand, how to get more followers, or, whichever way you're looking at, how to convert more followers into business, how to utilize other people's networks and services for your own benefit. There's so many different things. I can't really do the whole breakdown of it, but it's basically going to teach you how you can go from 0 to 1 million like me.
So zero meaning like I got no idea what Instagram, how it's set up, what it's all about. Literally just creating my account. By following, the training, I'll be able to grow exponentially to up to 1 million, or
yes.
Pretty much as many as I want.
Let's just say somebody who's not going to know what I'm going to be teaching, and I'd say like zero knowledge. Let's say for example, like you, Vic,
right.
And somebody to take this course, they would probably 10x you.
That's incredible, man. I can't wait for that.
Because there's inside, even though these individuals who write their courses around Instagram, there's things that they are actually holding back within the industry secrets, because it's a money-making process, and they keep it. For me, I got nothing to lose. I'm happy if somebody else succeeds. And I've always told some of my clients too, Vic, that I look forward to the day that they pass me up. And some of them have already actually passed me up.
Now, why? Tell me, why do you say that? I mean, I know some people, will like you're saying, they're holding back, right? What drives you? I mean, what motivates you to do this kind of stuff?
Well, for me, to be honest with you, it's about integrity in business, because my reputation, I want it to exceed my followers. I want my reputation to exceed my financials. I want people to look at Tim and be like, hey, that's a stand-up guy who truly is influential and motivator and inspirational to someone's story of how he was able to come in and also give back and still succeed without being concerned that somebody else is going to be doing better than me. The world is such a big place. There's enough money for everybody, Vic. Obviously, I can't have all of it. It'd be nice if I could have, but I guess I can't. So
that's awesome.
And you have to understand that, hey, sharing is caring.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, for example, like Ask a Millionaire brand, Sean Thomas, he's pretty big, and he's really successful. And when he reached out to me back in the day, which is about like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we grew him so exponentially. Right now, I think he's at like 1.3 million. So he's passed me up, and we chat all the time. He's doing great in industry. A lot of young entrepreneurs are reaching out to him. He's mentoring them now too. He's created a funnel of probably at least $50,000 to $60,000 a month just from Instagram alone.
Yeah, I know some people, man, that are literally top income earners on in their companies selling stuff all through Instagram. Like 100% of it is Instagram organic, which is insane.
So, for example, not only could your audience benefit from understanding how they can do better affiliate marketing. Also, we will teach them about product launches. So if you have makeup, shirt, hat, whatever it is, I'll also be teaching on that. Also, I will be teaching, Vic, on how to make money without even having a network, without even having 1 million followers. I'll be teaching some of the tips and tricks on how I make today, how I have a $40,000 weekend, how I have a $30,000 weekend, how I have a $75,000 day. I'll be teaching people on how they can do that themselves without having to mass network and build that reputation and rapport with people.
Awesome. Is this stuff good for e-commerce sales? I know e-commerce is a big trend that's happening right now.
Yeah, so if you notice what Instagram did today, actually, they released today and yesterday, they released a whole new feature where you can upload multiple pictures. And not only can you upload multiple pictures, but you can also put a link on the picture itself, Vic. So today, you're looking at my picture and double tapping on it. you will have an option of clicking on it and going directly to where that product's at. So Instagram, in a way, is going to start impacting like Amazon, eBay, Shopify. So and the good thing about this, Vic, is why it's so important is because it has a 600 million community hanging out on this daily.
Right.
So it's like having your own little hangout area where there's so many people you can pitch your idea.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay.
So
Tim.
it's a game changer already, but I talked to Facebook today also, Vic. Another little tip, insider information. They told me today, Tim, you're going to be blown away by all the new things that our Instagram is going to be coming out with. And I was like totally excited. So I'm in a relationship with Facebook and Instagram also. So that's also another benefit for the audience who's going to be buying the course. There's going to be a lot of inside information coming out in there.
Awesome. Look, question for you. So, I mean, you could be, you could just create this course and just sell it yourself. You wanted to bring it through the 4% group. So you wanted to launch it. What attracted you to the 4%? What attracted you to what we're doing here? Why did you decide to, essentially partner up with us as a vendor and publisher through the 4% group for the product?
Well, to be honest with you, I've done some other affiliate programs through you, Vic, in the past. I don't know if you remember Project Breakthrough and some of the companies, and you guys have been good to me. And also, when I just joined 4%, I noticed the community is so, on it. Like, they're literally posting new members who joined, totally supportive. And I said, hey, you know what? Why not start off with a community that's totally helping each other out, instead of making it big. So, and I think there'd be a lot more value handing this course to a group of people who are hungry for success than just throwing it out in the world saying who wants it. Let me just help the guys who really want it first, and girls. Who are totally true. And I think 4% is going to be that group that I want to pioneer with into creating a group of individuals who are going to probably dominate the game in the next 2 to 5 years.
Love it, man. Well, you guys watching this, members of the 4% group, this is the kind of stuff that we have coming in. And as a matter of fact, over the next few days, Tim will be here at the headquarters studios. We're going to be shooting this brand new. It's going to be hot. Right from the oven, coming straight to you, through the computer screen. And you guys, we are taking this stuff, first of all, implementing that for yourself, bringing that as an education piece to the community, to our community here. And then we're taking that, we're building massive funnels, power funnels, promoting this out to the world. And you know what? You'll be proud to represent this. This is one of the products in our portfolio model, okay? And you'll be proud to represent this. You're going to sleep well at night knowing that the training that you gave, right, or that you sold, where you make money on, right, is actually not some fluff that is happening so much. So much of what's going on right now out there is just fluff. People get burned, right? This is organic stuff. This is stuff that you don't have to worry about. Well, what if the algorithm changes or whatever? This is like stuff that you can rely on, and grow and expand and take your business to the next level and be solid at it. So, Tim, any final closing comments here before we wrap this particular call?
Well, Vic, to be honest with you, the content that we're going to be providing is priceless, and it's going to be uncomparable to what you've been hearing and seeing out there and all the other products out there. It's going to be truly coming out from a position of success and of knowledge and of true commitment and hustle, and it shows what you can really accomplish through it. There's no fluff. There's no promises here. I'm going to be telling you exactly what you got, how bad you got to hustle if you really want it. And if you're really ready for the hustle, you're going to make the money that the hustle brings with it.
Love it. Love it. Tim, I appreciate you. Thank you for jumping on. We'll have you more. Obviously, we'll do more interviews, and we'll have more content, more videos, more trainings coming in. Tim, you guys also will be coming in to the 4%, on continuous education side of things. So as there are changes, if Instagram comes up with something new, a new feature, new strategies, whatever the case is, we're on it, we're on top of it, and you can be rest assured that you will get the most accurate, the highest level information and education that's the most current that's happening right now. So Tim, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother. Looking forward to the training.
Thank you, man.
You guys are watching this, again, hopefully you are very excited at this time, right? If you are watching this and if you are not a member of the 4% group yet, look, we just crossed 100,000 members. Can you believe that? Over 100,000 members and growing by the thousands every single day. We're going to hit 1 million here in no time. The time to get on the bandwagon is now. It's not 6 months from now. It's not to sit like this and be like, okay, I'm just going to see what happens. Okay? Look, when you know good when you see it, right? If you can see something and you can spot the trends, right? If you can spot opportunities, this is one of those things that I highly recommend you look into. Get on board. You can create yourself an account. Run with us. Let's change your life. Let's make it happen. Appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you inside. Whee! All right, we're back. What do you guys think about that? Hustle, muscle. Who's ready to hustle? Huh? Man, it's going to be good stuff. See, if you combine that with like SEO, with all these other things, bam, explosion. Okay, Chris is excited. Joe is excited. Pauline is excited. Who else is excited here? Jim, Clay. All right, if you're excited, give me a heart. I don't want your thumb, man. I don't want your thumb. I want your heart. I want your heart. Give me a heart, okay? All right, Tatiana is excited. Anna is excited. Rick is excited. Hustle, baby, truly amazing. Okay, good. Raphael is excited, saying awesomeness. Okay, yeah, that's what's coming up. Okay, so a couple other things. Couple other things, you guys. I just finished re-recording an updated version of the ClickMagick. All right, ClickMagick, that had that whole CNAME setup. The thing just propagated, right? So we'll be popping that in because it takes a little bit. It takes a few minutes for the DNS to propagate. So it's a little bit of a different setup. But you do it once, it's done. And you can use one domain across all your funnels, etc. Okay. Operation 100K. You guys should see that stuff being popping in. More on a consistent basis here. It's in production, some of the episodes. It's just a matter of like getting it, getting the videos. Although there is no editing going on as far as like the content, but there is still, they need to be rendered. They need to be. We had snow today. I was supposed to have a video guy coming over today, but called me up. He's like, "Hey man, can I come tomorrow?" We had some weather today, and expecting a lot of snow too. So we've got that stuff is coming. You guys, great stuff is coming. Okay, here is what I highly recommend you watching this. Okay, highly recommend you pull the trigger and get yourself to a pro level with us. Okay, don't do this for me. Don't do this for anybody else. Do this for yourself. I'm warning you, giving you ahead of time notices, because once some of this stuff is out, look, that $49 or that $47 or whatever that case is, right? Don't be surprised if that changes, like without warning. Okay, I'm giving you advance warnings. Just saying. Okay, what questions do you guys have for me? I'm gonna hang out here for a few minutes with questions. I need more hours in a day. Rick, sometimes I feel that too, man. But you know what? We don't need more hours. I think we just need to manage our activities better. We'll be fine. Gonna go Pro Tuesday. Why Tuesday, Zirab? Why Tuesday? It's $49. Okay? You guys are watching this. You're entrepreneurs. At least you want to be an entrepreneur. This is one of my favorite sayings that Grant Cardone. You guys know who Grant Cardone is? Right? The 10X guy. One of the things he says, and I really like that, he says, look, if you're not willing to invest in yourself, don't expect other people to invest in you. Just don't expect it. He says something else. He says, look, how can you expect to make $40,000 if you can't invest $40 or $4,000 in yourself? How can you expect to make How can you expect to make $100 if you're not willing to invest any money? You see what I'm saying? It's like coming to a stove saying, hey man, hey, give me some heat without putting any wood in it. Think like an entrepreneur. Okay? I'm sick and tired of telling people what they want to hear. I've done it before. I'm guilty of it. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? So many people right now, you guys, are telling you what you want to hear. They're telling you, they're babying you around. You know what I mean? They're babying, they baby people around. Oh, it's not your fault, man. You're failing. You failed 315 times before. It's not your fault. It is your fault. Whose fault is it, man? It's your fault, right? So, I'm just going to tell you like it is. It's 49 bucks right now. It's the lowest it will ever be. Lifetime is not available all the time. It's $4.97, I think. Last time we had it available, it was $4.97. And it is what it is, you know. But look, if you don't have the 49 bucks, you should not be an internet marketer. You should not do this stuff because it will cost a few bucks for you to get a domain. I see some people are like, hey, you know, I thought I'm going to get a job. If you're looking for a job, it's not the place for you. This is an entrepreneurship. This is a free world. This is a free marketplace. We're going to teach you how to fish. We're going to teach you how to become unstoppable. We're going to teach you how to write your own economy, how to create your own economy. You think job market is security? That's the least security you will ever expect. The best security you will ever get is the one that you can create, if you can learn how to create it. So a lot of people, you know, they don't take the time to invest in themselves enough, in their education, in their knowledge, in their future, and then they're complaining why their life sucks. You can't, right? This right here, okay? This right here, you guys, it removes any excuse for anybody who wants to change their life, who wants to invest in themselves and position themselves to become great. 49 bucks is not an objection. It's not. People go and waste that on stuff that's useless. So it's not. Don't take that as an excuse from anybody, okay? Now, another thing I want to address is, you know, if you guys are new here, just joined us, and I've seen this, you know, people are like, hey, I did not know I need to invest in a domain name. Okay, don't. You know, I did not know I need an autoresponder. Don't. Look, if I build a house and I need to drive a nail, right, in a plywood, I can use my hand, right? I mean, I could, couldn't I? I mean, I could just use that. And I could just be like, bam, 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 be all bloody and hurt all the time, right? I mean, I could just, like, if I have a list of 100 people, I could send them an email from my Gmail account one by one and just sit there all day long, right? Do that. I could do that. Would it be smart? No. That's why I need an autoresponder. I can't help. It's not my rules. It's just the business. It's just how the business is set up. It's just like if I'm building a house, I need a hammer. It would be smart for me to get a hammer and pound that nail into the plywood, right? Don't hurt myself. A lot faster. So some of the things are just like, you know, common sense, common stuff. So when you talk to people, when people ask you these silly questions, tell them like it is. Don't baby people around. Don't tell them what they want to hear. Don't tell them what they want to hear just to get them to sign up and then they find out that they really don't belong, right? Or they should not be an entrepreneur just yet. Maybe they should work for somebody else and at an hourly rate, right? Maybe save up a few bucks and then try to, you know, start an online business. But if those guys who are ready, man, just follow instructions. You know, just do what, just follow the road. I see some people, you know, asking, you know, the validity of what we do. Like, is this thing valid? Are there people making $2,000 a month? How many of you guys here, how many of you have made money? We've got 136 people right now live. There's going to be more people watching this. If you have made money, okay, Camarillo is saying, or a nail gun, even better, man. How many of you have made money with what we do? Through our systems or funnels, through 4%, ClickMagick, ClickFunnels, all that stuff, right? How many of you have made money? Tell me if you have made money right here. Let's see if we can, I want to see this, okay? Don't baby your leads. That's right, Clay. Don't baby your leads, man. Don't baby your leads, okay? They are, hope you raise your price to $97 a month. It's more than worth it. Of course, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kevin Connect, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. Made money, made money, made money. I see some people, and this is, you know, this is more for new people that are joining in. Another big thing I'm going to tell you guys, okay, don't confess your lack. Okay? Don't confess your lack. Don't prophesize, you know, your lack. Just don't speak it. You want to speak vision, not your current struggles. Okay? Some people are posting like, hey, I haven't made any money, but I'm trying. Dude, what is that doing? Like, what is that? What is that? Is that Like, what is that supposed to do? Is that supposed to be like an encouragement to the community? Like, are you trying to, like, I don't see the logic behind, like, stuff like that, okay? Not only to the group, but I'm telling you, as an entrepreneur, you cannot be you cannot be telling or focusing on what you got right now, because when we start out, everybody starts out with zero. No leads, no list, no money, very limited budget, okay? A little bit scared, a little bit intimidated. Everybody is in the same boat. How come a few people go straight to the top and majority of people are floating over here in a struggle land, right? Why is that? Okay? You got to learn the language of success. Okay? The language of failure, you guys, okay? The language of failure is this. You're coming into the Facebook in the morning and you're like, okay, what am I supposed today? I have not made money yet. Hey everybody, I am so frustrated. I tried to do this and ran my solo ad and I have not made money. Dude, what is that telling you? Okay? Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. You're not hurting me. You're not hurting anybody. You're hurting yourself, and that's bad. I'm going to tell you like it is. If you're willing to listen to me, okay? Better off, don't even say that. Don't say anything that's not supporting the community or not taking you a step in the direction you want to go, okay? You know why Michael Jordan was the top, at the top of his world at the time? Because he missed more shots than anybody else. He missed more shots than anybody else. Okay? Looking at your comments here. The reality, you guys, is this: you're gonna lose more than you win. It's just the reality. You're gonna run more campaigns that will fail than the ones that will work. It's just a fact. Okay? A Hall of Famer fails 70% of the time. If somebody fails 70%, okay, in baseball, they're in a Hall of Fame. 70% failure rate. They only need to succeed 30% of the time. In business, you only need to have one hit that's actually like a winning, right? You only need to have a few wins because you can scale those. But you gotta go through a lot of losses. You gotta go through a lot of, frustrations. And this is part of why a lot of people are not sticking through long enough, right? They're throwing the towel and they go to another thing, and the same thing happens, and they don't have the stick-to-itiveness, right? Their skin is not thick enough yet, right? And so they just go like this, circles and circles and circles, and what it's doing to their bank account is going lower and lower and lower, right? And then they get more frustrated, and then they call everything a scam because that's what their experience has been like. What we've got here is, I believe, better and more solid than anything else in existence right now. Who agrees with me on that? Yeah? So what we need to do is we need to do this right, okay? Very important for everybody to understand the model here. Okay, there is currently, as of today, what's today? Thursday. Man, what's the date today? 23rd of February, yeah? As of February 23rd, we have one product that we're promoting directly, which is the 4% group membership. If you don't want to promote that, don't do it. But if you do, you'll be smart. We're expanding from this product. This is your lowest hanging fruit. Some people say, is this one of those like closed loop business models? Okay. Well, most of what's out there on the internet is like this. You promote the deal to get more people into the deal. There is nothing wrong with it. Really, there is nothing wrong with it. You have to promote something. Okay, hear me out. You have to promote something to make money. Okay? If you can make a product, if you can create a product yourself, do it. Ultimately, that's the best solution. If you can create something that can change the world, that can change people's lives, that can impact people's lives, it's the best, man, right? It takes hard work. It takes, a lot of strategy. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of work to create a product. A lot of work. and then you have to know how to market it right, how to get your sales pitch right, how to present it right, how to get people fired up about your stuff, how to deliver your stuff, customer service it, right? Payment processing, websites, hosting, designs, copywriting, everything that goes along with it, managing of your affiliates, all that stuff, all the headaches that goes with having a business and a product. Okay? So amateurs, small-minded people, when they look at something like what we do, okay, they say, well, they're just promoting the deal. Well, okay, you create a product, you promote your deal. What's wrong with that, right? That's option one. Ultimately, look, I want everybody to be there. Like if you want to create a product, we're going to be the platform, we're going to be your backbone, right? Option B is promote somebody else's product. Pretty simple. Product already in place, customer service, product delivery, product training, payment processing, websites, hosting, all that stuff is done for you. You don't have to do anything. Okay? Promote other people's products. Now, currently, our product is the membership. But I don't want it to be like this moving forward for much longer. Okay? Because that's what most companies are doing. As a matter of fact, I don't know of any other company that does what we are set out to do. There's going to be some copycats, I guarantee you that. Okay? There's going to be copycats. They'll try to copy what we do, the concepts. Heck, there's already a couple companies I know that are trying to copy the concepts. Okay? So what we're doing is we're expanding, we're opening this up. We said, look, we're going to go and identify products. And if we don't find it, we're going to create it. We're going to find the people, we're going to find the talent. You guys get it? That can create a product, and we become a distribution platform. We become a platform and an education center for a modern entrepreneur. Okay? Focusing on the 8 key areas of life. We start with business because it's important. In business, there are several subcategories. Traffic, conversions, influence. And under traffic, there is different subcategories under traffic. There is social media, Instagram, right? Facebook, I guess it's social media. There's paid traffic strategies. There is SEO, Josh's product, right? There is like branding, all these good stuff. So we want to deliver the best. Now this becomes our portfolio model, right? Of third-party vendors, right? That we create funnels for, exclusive for our pro-level members. That's why you want to be a pro-level, man. I'm literally giving you like a Rolls Royce over here with a key in the engine saying, hey, man, just pay the $49, fuel it up, and just run it. And so what we do is we endorse those products, but this is the next phase for us, you see? This is the next phase for the 4%. That's what we do. Now, one of the companies is Techademics. Techademics has subcategories. Techademics has, different products that we can get behind individually, right, with individual funnels. And we can promote those products in the marketplace. So there's a lot of really cool stuff. You guys don't look at this as like, don't be narrow-minded, don't be small-minded when you look at this. The opportunity, what you got your hands on here is phenomenal. I guess phenomenal is not even, is a word not powerful enough to describe what you've got here, okay? Again, I'm going to say it again. If we do this right as a group, as a community, okay, it takes unity, it takes collaboration, it takes this, right? It takes commitment, it takes vision, it takes visionaries to pull something off, okay? If you're somebody who's going to be like, I'll tell you like it is. If you're somebody who's going to be a complainer, I'm speaking to the choir right now. I'm actually going to, send an email out with the video to the entire, everybody in the 4%, so people can watch it. But I'm going to tell you this: if you are somebody who complains and looks for reasons why something is not going to work, this is not the right place for you, my friend. That's not. Do yourself a favor, because sooner or later you will not. You see, if you don't resonate with what I'm telling you right now, if you don't get it, if it doesn't make sense to you, I would recommend actually do yourself a favor and just get out. Like the quicker you get out, the better it will be for you. You'll save yourself some time. You know what I mean? We're moving forward with or without you. That's fine. I would rather have you, right? I would rather you be here with us. But we're looking for people that are attracted to the vision, not people that we have to convince or baby around and say, oh, just please stay for another month. Just take a look. Look, you're an adult, right? You're an adult. Most of our membership here is, 40 plus. you know. So we're going to tell you like it is. And people that see the future, right, the visionaries, I believe that we're onto something really, really extraordinary here, you guys, like really, really awesome. And I'm fired up. And that's why I'm still at the office at 11:30 p.m., where I would love to be with the family right now, you know, and just hang out and, you know, and put in a 4-hour work day, you know, and live the internet lifestyle, right? Short-term inconvenience leads to greatness. Remember that. Go through short-term inconvenience. What is that for you? If you have been through that phase many times over in the past, right? But that did not lead to greatness for you, is because you did not do certain things in the right way, right? Maybe you quit too fast. Maybe you got 90% through that short-term inconvenience and you never got to greatness, right? Maybe you quit. Maybe you're a quitter, right? Admit it. Look, if you quit stuff before you saw success, you're a quitter. Hey, I was a quitter. I quit stuff before, right? There's a good type quitting and there's bad type quitting. Quitting smoking is a good thing. Quitting alcohol is a good thing. Quitting bad habits is a good thing. Quitting in business is never a good thing, right? I don't know why I'm just going on a rant here, but I wanted to be real with you guys here, you know, because we're building something great, and it takes right thinking, you know, and right approach to building something great. And we cannot build something great by trying to please people. We cannot build something great by trying to accommodate everybody. Okay, it's a bandwagon. This train is moving. You're either on it or you're off. That's it. You're either 1 or a 0. There's nothing. There's no gray areas here. Okay, we can't. And so those people that are on it, let's move, man. Let's move. Okay. Let's see questions. Questions. All right. I don't see any questions. I admire your passion. Tatiana Moshenko is 1. Yeah, I'm a 1 all the way, man. You guys, I've done like all kinds of different things. You know, promoted people's products. You know, other companies, affiliate marketing. You know, tons of stuff. Over the last 13 years, I've been doing this since 2005. You know, and did I make mistakes? Tons of them. You know, did I do stupid things? Stuff I shouldn't be doing? Yes. You know, but hey, life goes on. We learn, we live, we learn, we fix, we move forward. Okay? And I don't want to do anything else. I really don't. You know, I don't want to do another, you know, I want to build something that will leave, like, that will have the ability and create an opportunity for massive transformation to the masses. You know what I mean? Like, I really believe that we can impact millions of people's lives, like millions. We just crossed 100,000, you know, members that came in through the doors. Okay? Tons of you guys have built massive lists already. But you know what? We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're going to hit 1 million people in no time. You'll see. No time. Okay? We're going to hit 5 million people in no time. It's not about the numbers. It's about how many lives we can change, man. It takes a lot of people, right? We're going to go through a lot of people to find those that are ready for the change. You know what I mean? I can't help you have success if you're not ready for it. I can't make you successful if you're closed-minded to it. You know what I mean? So I hope you're watching this. You know, you resonated. You resonate with what we've got going on here. You resonate with the vision, with the group. You know, be a player. Don't sit on the bench and just watch the game. Be a player. You know, play the game. Contribute. You know, be an asset to the group, not not just a spectator or somebody who just takes, consumes things. It's a lot more rewarding. Master Affiliate, Tech Funnel. David Sinclair, this is the next thing in line for us right now. If you guys look, I don't have this thing pulled up, but if you guys look at the timeline on the dashboard in the back office, you will see the next major project that we're working on. Excuse me, and that's the master certification stuff. See, we want to make sure that we get you master certified before we release all these products, right? Like Tim's course. We have other courses coming in, by Josh. We have, next week I'll be seeing, Dave Van Hoos and his team. I'll be seeing, Forbes, right? These guys are excited. I was talking to Les Brown, Les Brown's team, and they're super excited. We have a meeting coming up with them on, let's see, what's today? Thursday, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I have a meeting with Les Brown's team. They've got some incredible stuff. This is the kind of people and opportunities that are attracted to what we're trying to build here. People get it, right? These guys get it. And so if you have an opportunity, an ability to leverage these marketers, right, these names, these brands, take advantage of it. Take full advantage of it, okay? You want to be a master certified before all these products start being, released into the members area. Because guess what? Only master certified people will be able to promote these products and earn commissions on it, okay? Guys, I'm looking for commitment. You know what I mean? I'm looking for commitment. It took us well over $1 million already to build what we've got right now for the 4%. Okay? You're getting the entire thing for peanuts, literally, $49. You're gonna go to Walmart tomorrow, or your save money grocery store, and you're gonna buy, a couple bananas, couple apples, maybe a bag of potato, and and some junk food, and you're gonna pay more than $50. It's just a reality, isn't it? Right? You got no right to complain about the $49 here, unless you don't see a future of you being, an online entrepreneur. It's just a fact. Okay? I'm speaking to the choir, I know. And I don't want to offend anybody, but I want to be real with you. I want to set right expectations, right? And so we will be rewarding people that are committed to doing whatever it takes. What's whatever it takes? For me, it's whatever it takes. It's literally for whatever it takes. I built this, the company I owned was the High Traffic Academy, came from that company. I left the company because the visions, I brought in a partner, great guy, incredible entrepreneur in his area. To me, what's important is people over money. I value people over money. I know money will come. That's why I'm allowing you guys pro level members to be and get everything right now, at least, right, for $49 or whatever. I think it's $49. You know what I mean? Or lifetime, $497. All these other funnels we have coming in, as long as you're a pro level member, as long as you're a pro level member, all these funnels that we have, you're entitled, you're locked in to having all these funnels available to you at no extra cost. In my other companies, that would be other charge because there were other people, right? Look, I want to help you. But this is not a welfare. This is not a handout type thing. You don't need a handout. You need a hand up. Okay? So I'll do what I can to help you out. Okay? I'll do what I can. Pete is saying it's worth $497 a month. You know what, man? Every penny of it, man. If we would charge $497 a month, okay, having these funnels, maybe give it another month or so. Once we have these products, funnels, Operation 100K is all, finished up and everything is there. Dude, $497 a month, it would be a drop in the bucket. Okay? It would be worth every penny. You guys agree? All right, so let's see. People over money comes through every time I listen to you. Yeah. I want to help as many people as possible. But at the same time, there's got to be a line. Look, if I just, if we go on a spree of being like Mother Teresa, in business, it's not going to work. People don't value things as free. They just don't, That's a side lesson for you guys. You guys are all marketers here. You're going to do stuff. Maybe one day you're going to sell your products. Keep that in mind. This is what I've learned with working with so up to this point, let's see, we had 500 or probably over 1.5 million people went through our stuff over the last 4 years. At least 1.5 million people like went through the products, right? And so the pattern is what I've noticed is that people that get things for free, they feel entitled. Anytime that anybody feels entitled, right, they're screwing themselves, like literally. They're messing themselves up for the future, and they don't even know it, right? So you don't want to, give away stuff to people and make them feel entitled. What we do, we'll create massive success stories. As a matter of fact, we already have those, right, coming in. Where we're going is going to take that, what we've got now, and is going to just magnify it. It's going to explode everything. What we're looking to do is I want to have your stories, right? Your success stories. I want to have banners on Facebook. I want to have banners in your local. We're gonna have this 4%, small groups, local, spots. That, if you're in Australia, you can gather group. We're gonna go local, you guys. Okay, that's coming up. Excuse me. If you're in California, Orange County, or that county, or if you're Las Vegas, or if you're in South America or Germany or wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to create small groups, and then you'll be able to have these communities, these local communities, right? So you'll be able to. I want your name, I want your face to be on a banner in your local area. How awesome would it be, right? Like really, like on a building in your local area. Would that be awesome? You know what I mean? Like promoting your own circle. That's part of the 4%. Your division that you can run, that you can be responsible for changing people's lives in that particular area. How awesome would it be? This is not a fantasy. This is where we're going. You know what I mean? It takes the right people, though, to pull it off. Austin Tools loves the small groups, huh? Yeah, that's coming up. But it takes, we're going to take one step at a time. You know what I mean? All right, I'll let you guys go. Okay, appreciate you. We will go ahead and get this. Sent out to the as a replay to everybody else. I know this is super late, and still a bunch of you guys are here. Where are my Calgary people at? Okay, awesome. So a lot of you guys are excited. Okay, pumped up. Okay, we'll see. Time will tell. Okay, time will tell who is serious, who is curious, who is a complainer, who is a go-getter, who is a hustler. Right? Time will tell everything. With that said, you guys, I appreciate you. As always, stay tuned. There's a lot of stuff being developed, a lot of stuff being worked at, and I'll keep you updated. Okay? Shicky boom. This is a wrap. I'll see you guys next time.